Hey guys, welcome back. I've finally got a bit of spare time to have a look at this guy. So I've got heaps of comments and recommendations on the potential causes for it not swimming. I've also done a shit ton of research and probably thought about it more than any sane person should, but yeah, I'm going to draw some stuff on the whiteboard. We'll have a look. To start off with, we're going to get rid of some of the extra garbage that's not required. So I've had suggestions of too much weight, not enough weight, but the probably the most comments I had was about the wing placement and the wing orientation. So I'm thinking, right, and what I sort of looked at, mass of my weight's sitting there, right? So that drag of the water's coming up, coming around, water. So that weight and those wings, they're probably only going to like here maybe. So because the wings are sort of in line with that weight, I reckon it's acting like a big anchor. So if I move them forward, I move the wings forward, so the base of the wing is pretty much where the start of the mass is. And then the tip of the wing, once closed, will sit proud of the nose. I reckon that might just do it. And I might also angle the wings downwards a little bit, so from side on they'll do that a bit. Let's start with that. Looks like the pressure from that wing beam screwed on there has delaminated that off the timber on the inside underneath. No way of fixing that. Alright, so that side done it as well. So how far forward do we go is the big question, right? So where the actual wing connects to the body, we're right at the face of the lead. Don't forget, when I dremeled out that, I was dremeling it out this way. The lead comes out to nearly where the screw eye goes in. So I might, just to keep everything a bit more easier, I'll line up that center pin, the cotter pin, with that hole. That's going to be the easiest way for me to do it. We'll do that and we'll go and try it. 24 millimeters. So I'm going to draw a line between those. I'm going to mark it, and then how much higher? Okay, 3 millimeters higher. So before that rubs off, I'm going to punch that into it, and that's my new hole for the back one. So see, that's just roughly sitting there at the moment, but the wing comes out pretty much to the line tie. And I'm going to angle it down on that orientation there. So the wing is just below, the tip of the wing just below the line tie. Hopefully that'll do the magic. Let's screw these wings back on and go and give this a little swimmo. We've had a shit ton of rain 3 days ago it was. Category 2 cyclone come across the Gold Coast. All the wind and rain and whatnot come out here and it's flooded everything. So the dam is currently over the spillway and closed. All the rivers are chock-a-block. So we're going to go down in the gully behind my house and hopefully there's a bit of water in there, a bit of standing water. It's going to be filthy and gross, but hopefully there's enough to get this guy a little swim test. Nah, doesn't look like it. Still not working. Alright, next step, get rid of some of that weight in its belly. Alright, so the hard part about drilling this out is going to be that hinge pin. It's a fair way up, but that goes into the lead. So I've got one of my drill bits that I don't care if I wreck or not, but I'm going to start from the furthest point forward, maybe drill 2 or 3 holes, see if I can fit 3 or not. It's a fair amount of it out, 6 millimeter dowel. Just going to go and set that in the sun. I'll be back. Alright, so that's all drilled out. Got that UV resin on there. Let's put the hooks back on and we'll go back down to the creek. Once I put the hooks on, I'll reweigh it, see how much lead we actually took out. 128 grams. Alright, 128 grams was his old weight. I had to rewatch that video because I couldn't remember. Let's see how much he weighs now. Tear him out. I did take a fair amount of lead out, but I don't know how much in weight I took out. Oops. Shit, that wasn't much. 122, so what's that? 6 grams. Most of his weight is in his body, but alright, let's go and swim him again. So he still floats nose down. Damn it. Alright, a few more days have gone by. Now rip these hooks off and drill more of that lead out. I'm not actually going to put the hooks back on just yet. Let's weigh it. How? 120 exactly. That's crazy. So you can see that's quite brutalized now. I'm debating whether I still go through and drill center. I don't think it's really going to make that much difference if I do that. It's just going to wreck it even more. So, she's already starting to get pretty ugly. But I think I might take a screwdriver, the drill, head out to the dam, get a bit more water. So I think the only last thing I'm going to do is actually move these wings again, and if that doesn't help, I might write this one off. Start working on the next project. Well, I've already started. Propeller. Next step is we're going to move these wings further forward. So where I'm putting that screw is the original front hole. So now the wing's right up near the eye. So I'm literally going to have to try and get it as close to the eye as possible. They're extremely high up on the body now. Right at the nose. Put the hooks back on and try that. Alright, so now he floats real nose heavy. Oh, he wants to. Alright, we nearly had him, guys. So, the wing angle, I didn't bring my pliers, so I'm going to try and bend them by hand so they're a bit more horizontal. See what that does, eh? Oh, I think we might be in luck here. Maybe not. So what else can we try? Just wondering whether we can actually give those a bit of a twist. So see how that one on this side's now twisted inwards. It's going to be hard to get them both the same, though, is the issue. Alright. Don't know whether you can tell from the side. See how it's now twisted? You can tell there now, twisted. Let's go and give that a shot. Oh, look at that. He wants to go, doesn't he? I'm going to twist him a bit more. He's trying. So I'm thinking, right, might bend the tips in a little bit. Alright, you can see now they come in and they roll over at the tip. Well, he's working. Took a fair bit of dicking around, but he's working. Yeah, no, he's good. I'm going to call that one a win, eh? Alright, so yeah, we got this guy working. My ambition sort of outweighed my skill a little bit there. But we got him working in the end. Took a lot of messing around. I don't like how high those wings are, but here's what it is. We got him working. Hopefully I got some good footage of it. There. Alright. Thanks for tuning in for part 2, guys.